السلام عليكم. إن شاء الله today our recital from Surah Al-Baqarah. Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah number 2. إن شاء الله from the verse 195. 195. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وأنفقوا في سبيل الله ولا تلقوا بأيديكم إلى التهلكة وأحسنوا إن الله يحب المحسنين. وأتموا الحج والعمرة لله فإن أحصرتم فما استيسر من الهدي ولا تحلقوا رؤوسكم حتى يبلغ الهدي محله فمن كان منكم مريضا أو به أذى من رأسه ففدية من صيام أو صدقة أو نسك فإذا أنتم فمن تمتع بالعمرة إلى الحج فما استيسر من الهدي فمن لم يجد فصيام 3 أيام في الحج و7 إذا رجعتم تلك 10 كاملة ذلك لمن لم يكن أهله حاضر المسجد الحرام واتقوا الله واعلموا أن الله شديد العقاب. الحج أشهر معلومات فمن فرض فيهن الحج فلا رفث ولا فسوق ولا جدال في الحج وما تفعلوا من خير يعلمه الله وتزودوا فإن خير الزاد التقوى واتقون يا أولي الألباب. ليس عليكم جناح أن تبتغوا فضلا من ربكم فإذا أفضتم من عرفات فاذكروا الله عند المشعر الحرام واذكروه كما هداكم وإن كنتم من قبله لمن الضالين. ثم أفيضوا من حيث أفاض الناس واستغفروا الله إن الله غفور رحيم. فإذا قضيتم مناسككم فاذكروا الله كذكركم آباءكم أو أشد ذكرا فمن الناس من يقول ربنا آتنا في الدنيا وما له في الآخرة من خلاق ومنهم من يقول ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. أولئك لهم نصيب مما كسبوا والله سريع الحساب. واذكروا الله في أيام معدودات فمن تعجل في يومين فلا إثم عليه ومن تأخر فلا إثم عليه لمن اتقى واتقوا الله واعلموا أنكم إليه تحشرون. ومن الناس من يعجبك قوله في الحياة الدنيا ويشهد الله في قلبه وهو ألد الخصام. وإذا تولى سعى في الأرض ليفسد فيها ويهلك الحرث والنسل والله لا يحب الفساد. وإذا قيل له اتق الله أخذته العزة بالإثم فحسبه جهنم ولبئس المهاد. ومن الناس من يشري نفسه ابتغاء مرضات الله والله رؤوف بالعباد. صدق الله العظيم. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
الحمد لله نحمده نستعينه نستغفره نعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده صدق وعده ونصر عبده وأعز جنده وهزم الأحزاب وحده. لا شيء قبله ولا شيء بعده ولا نعبد إلا إياه مخلصين له الدين ولو كره الكافرون. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على حبيبنا محمد صلاة ترضيك وترضيه وترضى بها عنا إلى يوم القيامة يا أرحم الراحمين. And we believe that our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ's mission was accomplished. Islam reached almost all over the world. Everywhere you go, you will find someone will say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. In terms of the message and the job your beloved Muhammad ﷺ did, it was a successful job. In terms of the message, it was completed. Yes, it was completed. In terms of the Quran, well descended and has completed and understood, yes, it did. But now in terms of understanding the Quran, that will be related to all Muslims around the world, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a'lam, He knows. And inshallah, our aim is to understand the Quran and to fulfill what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks us to do in that holy book. Our way to Jannah, our way to successful life, inshallah. Dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, we started before in this beautiful community the first topic, which was or number one from the topic said preparation before the creation. And inshallah today we will continue. What's related to that topic? And just as a reminder, I'd like to remind you before, maybe some of you already, it's been a while when we met last time. A very simple words. When somebody tell you that I'm going to visit you, and certain time, certain date from that month, from that day to that day. So what do you do in one word? You do preparation. And also we agreed that your preparation might be different than mine. Each and every one of us will prepare according to his or her financial situation. Some of us will provide limousine services, 5-star hotels. Some will go like in a shuttle. Some maybe just take a bus, depend. So do you think as a mankind, a human being, we never exist before, as Allah taught us in the Quran. In Jannah, there were no Adam. We will not exist before. Then when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's decision was made, when He decided to create Adam, then He made it very clear and He told everyone there that inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa. I'm going to create someone. And there was some debate or some like questioning the angels asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, from that perspective, we were not exist before. Allah's decision was made so that mankind will be created. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we consider ourselves as a new arrival. Do you think Allah Almighty had created us and left us behind? If someone called you and said, I'm coming to visit you, what do? You do preparation and you love that person. Really, you want him to come. You want him to enjoy the time with you. Okay? So you do your own preparation. Do you think Allah will not do His preparation for us? He will do the best preparation ever. Now, part of this preparation, as I said, the physical body, the first gift, which is the brain, Allah said, I will create the physical body. Our physical body is amazing, made out of blood, skin, meat, and look how we function. Unbelievable. Now, with the physical body, then Allah gave the first gift with the brain, the reason, but Adam's still in the floor. It's not moving. Got the body, got the brain, but it's not moving. Then the third gift, which is the best gift ever, which is the spirit, ar-ruh. And I have said also, I'd like to remind you, word ruh mean soul, spirit, ruh. Some scholars said it's nafs. But regardless of the meaning, but Allah had used term ruh. And as I told you also, we have Allah used term letter E. In Arabic language, we say E makes everything belong to me. So word ruh means spirit, soul. But Allah He didn't say, I gave him ruh. No. Let me give you a quick example, if you can remember. If you say word bab means door. How do I say it? My door. Babi, just attach E to it. Same thing, kitab. Add E to it, become my book, kitabi. So Allah had said, ruhi. Allah had used term ruh, but He attached E to it, ruhi. Some scholars said, yes, we hold something from Allah. Some others said, no. There's no way we could hold something from Allah directly. Regardless, But Allah made it special for you, mankind. Ruhi. Without this ruh, I mean, we understand everything. Now we give an example. Like, if I ask you to close your eyes, all your body become functioning as a vision of yours. If you walk on something and you step on something, oh, I just stepped on something hard or something soft. How do you know? You didn't see it. I felt it. How did you feel it? Now, turn your face there. I put 5, 6 objects here. I could put keys, money, change some money, papers, pen, etc. And then you have your hand. You put your hand. Now your fingers become an eye and vision. You look, okay, there's a keys. There's some change in here. There's a pen. How do you know? You didn't see it. Your finger turned to be an eyes. You're feeling, this is part of your ruh. Now, oh, I got hurt. Something really hurt my finger. What happened? You didn't see it. You felt it. Came to the, all this like connected to each other with the ruh. Bring a dead body. Dead body, even if you cut it pieces, will not feel it. So this is the main gift, the basic gift for ruh. And look what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. حتى إذا سويته ونفخت فيه من روحي. He said the angels, everyone, when I should complete that body and ready and give him from my ruh, then I wanted to show respect. فَقَعُوا لَهُ سَاجِدِينَ. Show sujood. And sujood, as we said before, could be the physical sujood or could be just a way of respect. Now, all this happened to whom? To our father, Adam alayhi salam. And remember what I said too. Allah said, Adam, after all what happened, he made a mistake. Then I told him, Allah told him, you already forgiven. Now leave the Jannah and come back later on. When you come back, don't come back alone. Do you remember when I said that? Don't come back alone. Bring me all your children. I want them in Jannah because I have Allah prepared huge Jannah. Preparation before the creation. Had prepared a lot for us. Come back with all your children. So who wants to go with the father Adam to where we belong to? Where are you from? From Pakistan? Where are you from? From India? No. You're from Middle East? No, we're all from Jannah originally. All of us, all the mankind, all the human being. But some of us will go back with their father to Jannah, and some they said, no, we don't want to go for Jannah. We're going somewhere else because we will not accept what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to do. So Allah said, go and come back. Now, when that happened to this creation, Adam, and because of Adam, some other creation had serious problem. Angels already programmed to worship Allah, nothing. But other creation had a brain and had the freedom. Said, oh Allah, you need to make sujood for that person? I don't think so. Astaghfirullah. To whom are you talking to? To Allah. Allah told you to make a sujood. Show respect for this gentleman. No, Allah, I will not do it. In our language, are you crazy? He's not only crazy, he's like, whatever, mal'oon. He said, no, I will not make sujood. Why? Because, look, you created him from mud, and look, I'm from the flame. So, but that doesn't matter where he comes from, where you come from. That's Allah's order. No, I will not do it. You know who's that creation? Sometimes we call him Lucifer, Shaitan, Devil. How many Muslims in the whole world nowadays, they reject Allah's order. They're following their manager. They're following footsteps of that creation. When he said, we always surprised and shocked when he said, no, Allah will not make a sujood. Lots of us, unfortunately, they're following his footsteps. When Allah says something, no, I don't think so. Ya akhi, Allah said that, still regardless, I don't feel like it. Subhanallah. Now, there's a serious issues now. That creation, Lucifer, because of Adam, Allah told him, okay, you will be punished. He committed 2 major sins. First one, when he rejected Allah's order. That's a major sin. The second one, we said, I'm better than him. Who are you to tell that in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? I'm better than him. You're not the one who should decide. So Allah said then, fine. You're rejected, then you will be punished. They told, okay, Allah, since I'm going to hell, I'll be punished. Can you give me a chance? I want to prove it to you, oh Allah, that this man or this creation and his children is not worth it. They don't deserve a Jannah. How they don't deserve Jannah? Let me live to the last day of this earth. I'll prove it to you, oh Allah, that they do not deserve Jannah. Allah told them, Inna ibadi laysa laka alayhim sultan. My servant, the true servant, you have no power on them. And there was somewhat of like challenging. He want to challenge Allah, stupid guy. He want to like face Allah. He said, Allah said, my ibad, you know. But if someone should follow you and follow your footsteps, then your final destination, your masir, will be combined together, you and them. So he said, just give me life to live. And I will prove it to you. Well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted him that. Now, do we know this? Yes, we know. Who taught us this? Quran, our beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now back to the story. Allah warned Adam, told him, you already have an enemy. The angel's with you. Allah is with you. But you do have an enemy, a severe enemy. Be careful. Don't listen to him. But Adam did listen. What happened? I'd like to just elaborate quickly, briefly, what makes Adam listen to the shaitan. He did not, listen to it as for personal benefit. Allah said in the Quran, وَقَاسَمَهُمَا بِاللَّهِ وَقَاسَمَهُمَا إِنِّي لَكُمَا مِنَ النَّاصِحِينَ. Is that right, Sheikh? وَقَاسَمَهُمَا إِنِّي لَكُمَا مِنَ النَّاصِحِينَ. Shaitan went to Adam, said, Adam, I want to tell you something very important. You should go and try that tree. And then he said, I swear by Allah that I'm giving you the best advice ever. Adam, well, if you swear by Allah, this is it. Adam said, I never thought anyone will dare to use Allah's name and swearing, and that person was lying. I never thought someone will swear and use like the holy word, which is Allah, and lying. This is why Adam believed in him. Brothers, sometimes, yes, we face this kind of people. They come in the name of Allah. They pray with us. Sometimes they do good deeds, and they use the word of the Quran, and they are extremely hypocrite. Don't you know some Muslims, they pray and fast, and they say it's okay to kill? So that person came to Adam and told him, like, this is the case. I swear to you by Allah. Then Adam listened to him. And that's what made him get lost. Because he never thought Allah is something important. So we need to really pay attention when somebody, till nowadays, when some conflict happen, in certain Muslim community, they bring the book, the Quran. You said he owes you. He said he doesn't owe you. Okay, let's have the Quran here. You swear, put your hand on the Quran and swear, and they will let you go free. And said, no way, I will not do it. No way. Even I'm right, I'm afraid, I don't want to swear. This is the book of Allah. No way. I rather pay it on my pocket. I lose this money, and I don't want to swear something really dangerous, something really holy. I can't. Till nowadays, we have these people who respect the Quran and Allah's name, etc. And some other, okay, I'll just swear it. And we know, like, he's a lying person. So they don't really matter. One following the right path, one following the Lucifer. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told Adam, before you leave, I want to make sure You repented to Allah. You repented to me. Yes, you could leave as a forgiven person. How many hours do we work every day? 10 hours? 7 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours? But this poor brother, he worked 15 hours a day sometimes. Oh, I have that sister, poor sister, sometimes she has to work 24 hours a day. How many days you could work 24 hours? Maybe 2 or 3 days, non-sleep, then he'll pass out. He has to take a break, he has to stop. So none of us will work more than maybe 12 hours, 15 hours. If you work 24, maybe 1 or 2 days, and that's it. Then you have to rest. But there is some creation. Work 24/7 non-stop. 24/7 non-stop. To do what? To look and to go after the children of Adam. Muslim and non-Muslims. To do what? To mislead them. This shaitan worked 24/7 to mislead you in any way, in any matter. Where the Muslim, even when you sleep, he could come to you in your dream to bother you, to show you some bad dreams. In Islam, we have 2 different words for the dreams. We have something called ru'ya, and something called hulm. Ru'ya min Allah, from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hulm from shaitan. You all, many prophets, mashallah, of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they saw a dreams, which is ru'ya, and they had to fulfill what they see in their dreams. What happened to our beloved Ibrahim alayhi salam? Ya bunayya inni ara anni adbahuk. So he said, fulfill your order. He didn't say fulfill your dreams. And Yusuf alayhi salam, when he told his father about the story about Egypt, etc. So that's what we call ru'ya. So that creation will come to you in hulum, to maybe mislead you 24/7. So brothers, sisters, we have some serious enemy. Sometimes if you have a war, fighting war, the winner, then the war over, the war's over. But the war with this creation is never finished. It will continue to the last day of your life. The purpose, this is also part of the creation, the preparation. Because you deserve something, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, let's see if you are qualified for it or not. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had give us an example. Part of the preparation, He warned us. It says that Adam left Jannah, Shaitan left. In some narration I read, although the snake left Jannah. It's not those more snakes anymore. The Jannah, that snake and earth, some of the narration. But basically then, we are here, exist. The most we could live, Allahu A'lam, maybe 100 years, 120, live 1,000 years, but after that, we are leaving. Now, since day one, when Rasulullah said, this is the Islam, and when he became officially prophet, he had a lot of friends before. Everybody in Quraysh, they loved him. They called him Al-Amin. But the minute he said, I am Rasulullah, someone in his own family, they stood against him. And they start animosity, they start war with him. They don't want that to happen. Okay, so then, since day one, when Rasulullah started Islam, the enemy started, and that will continue to the last day of this earth. Now that creation will do every effort to mislead every one of us, whether Muslims or not Muslims, because his aim, his target is what? To gather as many as he can from the children of Adam in the hell. So it's simple question and simple answer. Who wants to join that creation? Who wants to join him? Raise up your hand. I bet you no hand will be raised. Who will agree with him? I bet you no one will say, I agree with him publicly, but secretly, lots of us do. What is going on? Lots of us, they forget what's going on. And sometimes they come to fool us, even and mislead us, even in our ibadat. In many ibadat. There's certain examples. For example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I have not created genies and mankind except to worship me. So, what's the worship? What's ibadat? Let's take the first ibadah. The first one, which is the salah. Let's say it's the salah. Salah, if you combine the 5 namaz all day, day and night, it won't take more than 5% of the 24 hours. The whole salah. Combined takes 1 hour maybe. Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr. Maximum 1 hour. Okay. Then the second ibadat, fasting. Fasting, it's 1 month a year, which is 8.5% of the whole month. Month is around a year, 12 months. Let's say the zakat. This is ibadah. Allah said, I have not created mankind and genies except to worship me. This is ibadah. The third ibadah, which is zakat, to pay charity. How many times a year we pay charity? 1 time. And how much? 2.5%. If you are qualified to pay zakat, and you might not be qualified, you might not be liable to pay zakat. 2.5%. Hajj, another ibadat. Because many Muslims focusing on only this ibadat, especially nowadays, Hajj. Wallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I feel sorry sometimes for the Hajj. Hajj becomes like a business. And I don't mind mentioning this to you. I mean, one of the brother told me this year I'm going for Hajj with my family because my family used to live in Jeddah. We miss Jeddah. So I'm taking the whole family. I told the brother, this is your first Hajj? He said, no, we went several times and I'm taking my whole family. And he said, I told him, how much is going to cost you? I said, alhamdulillah, I had a good deal. Because me and my family were 7 people, we were paying $60,000 only. $60,000 for Hajj. A down payment for a lot of stuff. 60,000, this is the first Hajj. Brother, for 60,000, you know how many people, how many Muslims suffering? I see it all my own eyes. People have 1 meal a day. $60,000 just because you missed Jeddah. He said, because you know what, Sheikh, I cannot go for, it has to be luxury trip. I cannot just afford like any kind of trip. Any kind of trip for Hajj business. And guess what? Unfortunately, some agency, traveling offices or for promoting Hajj, they get us involved too. Mashayikh, we are Imam, bring me more. They told me, yeah, Sheikh, you're going for Hajj for free. I just received a check for $5,500. You know why? The check? Because they compensate me $500 for each customer I send them. People come to me, Sheikh, I want to go for Hajj. Where should I go? I know this brother, go with him for Hajj. I don't know. Then I realized that everyone I send, I will compensate at $500. Yahi business, strictly business. And we got involved of the mashayikh. And you know what's happened too? Now, when somebody tells you, I'm going for Hajj with a brother, Mirza. No, don't come with Mirza. Come with me. Because there's $500 for me. And Mirza was fine too. Yahi, this is Hajj, this is for the sake of Allah. What is going on? Why the Hajj costs that much? Because it changed. Airline ticket, $1,500. Expenses for the whole time, Hajj, $1,000 there. Visa, it's a free, supposedly free visa. What's two couple of $100 visa? Why are you paying this much? $6,000, $7,000, $8,000? If it's first time Hajj, it's okay, but second and third, what's going on? This is a real ibadat. I don't know if this is a real ibadat or not. So anyway, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us. Finally, the Hajj once lifetime if you can, and if you couldn't, Allah will forgive you. But let me conclude with this. I counted for you 12 different ibadat. First one, it's not only to make this ibadat, salah, siyam, Hajj, etc. First ibadah, you are in ibadah when you help others. You are in ibadah when you feed poor or homeless person, regardless of their belief. Muslim or non-Muslim, when you feed a hungry person, you are in ibadah. You are in ibadah. when you take care of your parents. I have a brother. He wants to go for Hajj. Every time he decided, his mother told him, no, don't go, please stay with me. I don't want you to leave. He didn't go for Hajj. He's waiting till his mother either give him a permission or dies. He said, when you take care of your parents, you are in ibadah. And your relative, you are in ibadah. When you are trustworthy, ameen, you are in ibadah. When you take care of the people's rights, you are in ibadah. When you stop hurting people by slandering them, backbiting them, you are in ibadah. Because the opposite, you are committing a sin and mistake. When you smile to everyone you see, you are in ibadah. Muslim or non-Muslim, you go in a park, jogging and exercising. Subhanallah, in this country, you see people when say, hi, smiling, hello. You don't know them. This is from Islam. لمن تعرف ومن لا تعرف. سلم. Say salam to the one you know and the one you don't know. You are in ibadah when you are kind with your family. Don't be outside kind in the family, in the house. You are aggressive. You are in ibadah when you control your anger. When you control your anger, you are in ibadah. That's what Prophet Muhammad said. You are in ibadah when you are easy treating with people in terms of business or non-business. Okay, I promise I'll finish 3 more minutes. In ibadah, when you trade with the businesses, Rasulullah said, "Samhan idha ba', samhan idha ishtara." Be samh when you trade, when you sell, when you buy, when you sell. I visit one of the brother. He has a store, subhanallah, and somebody purchased something from the store. He said, "Well, I don't have missing like 50 cents or $1." He said, "Okay, akhi, let's go. I'll let you go. Here's the receipt. You don't have to." He said, "Thank you so much. Thank you." It's only 50 cents or $1. I don't remember, but he said, "Thank you so much. Appreciate that." That's representing Islam. And subhanAllah, it happened. I went to some other non-Muslim store. Again, they migrated to this country, and I was there waiting in line to pay. The guy was short 9 pennies. I told him I have only $20 or 5 pennies, nickel. He said, "I have only $20. I don't like to break my $20. He said, "Let it go." He said, "No, give me the $20 for a nickel." He broke his $20. Islamically, no, you should be samah. When you buy, when you sell, this is Islam, ya jama'ah. Rasulullah, samhan idha ba', samhan idha ishtara. Finally, you are in worship when you refuse bribe. You are in ibadah. You are in ibadah when you practice patience with other people. Finally, you are in ibadah when you are humble, mutawadi. So the ibadah, I just count 12 major ones, but if you want to sit and count, there is over 1,000 action you could practice ibadah with. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم فاستغفروه. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره. There's a couple moved to a new location, to new neighborhood, and what happened was the wife told her husband, "Our neighbor always wash their laundry, clothing, and they hang it there, but still dirty. Why she doesn't really clean them good?" So every day, the wife told the husband, "Look, my neighbor, she always washed the clothes and the laundry always dirty." One of the days she woke up in the morning and she told her husband, "Oh my God, look, this is now the laundry, their clothing really clean. What happened? How come they're clean now?" Then the husband said, "No, honey, what happened was last night I cleaned our window. Our window was dirty. I cleaned our window. So don't look to other people with your dirty window." That's what the Lucifer, the Shaitan, trying to work on us. We need to be really open-minded with the Muslims and non-Muslims, because Islam, it will fit and suitable for each and every one of us. Do you think Allah created us and left us behind? Do you think so? No. So what He did, He sent messengers, books, etc. Inshallah will continue later on. about the rest of the preparation. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك يا مولانا سميع قريب مجيب للدعوات. هذا حالنا لا يخفى عليك وتقصيرنا ظاهر بين يديك، فعاملنا بالإحسان إذ الفضل منك وإليك. اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار، وافرج عن المسلمين أجمعين في كل بقاع الدنيا يا أكرم من كل كريم. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله وسلم على حبيبنا محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين. عباد الله اتقوا الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. أقيموا الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح، قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله. استقيموا استقيموا، تراصوا الحمد. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد، لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thanks, Brother Aziz Abdeen for an excellent khutbah, mashallah. Next week, Khatib will be Brother Jamal Gunaid. Tonight in the family night, Sheikh and Alim and Mufti, mashallah, Aziz Abdeen will be back. So get your answers and the questions and answers ready and ask a lot of questions, inshallah, and learn a lot from such a Sheikh, inshallah. Eid will be this coming Monday, which is the 12th of September. This time we're going to be praying in the Wilson Park, which is about 2-3 miles from here at Crenshaw and Jefferson corner. All the information is posted there on the wall, and there are also flyers and things outside, so you could be aware. And this is again the time to remind you, if you're not getting the information, shame on you, because you are not connected. You have not given the information. So if you don't give the information, how you expect the information to come back to you? So give your phone number and give your email address, registered at the information booth so you could be informed. When you come for the Eid Salat, come on time. First takbirat 7 o'clock for the first Salat, 7:30 will be the Salat. We'll be prompt on time, inshallah. The second Salat will be takbirat at 8 o'clock. Salat will be at 8:30, inshallah. Bring your own janamaz, a musalla, or a chadar, or a prayer, whatever you want to call it, to pray on it, inshallah. Carpool as much as you can. You save the environment, obey the laws in the parking lot. When you leave your home, as you always should, regardless of coming for the Eid Salat, do the wudu. Especially on the Eid day, don't leave home without doing the wudu. And when you get in your car, the proper thing is to turn off your radio. Don't be discoing in the wudu. So you should be, instead of any khurafat in your car and listening to them, you should be doing the ibadah just like the Sheikh just said. Labbaik, Allahumma labbaik, la sharika laka labbaik. That should be on your tongue, inshallah. And you should be in the condition of the wudu. So when you come over there, inshallah, then you can get right into the salat. There will be a carnival on the 17th, Saturday, on the masjid ground. Foods and rice and flyers are available outside from 11 to 6. And a construction update and a fundraiser will be in our building here, in the new building, on Saturday, the 24th. So get ready for that. Weekend Islamic School has started on the 3rd. Send your children and come and join your Quran Academy. Mashallah, again we are reaching, we are very close to 100 students now. Mashallah, under the guidance of our beloved Sheikh Anas. And a lot of people are benefiting. I should mention to you, as a joy and a happiness, that yesterday I was in the meeting, in the construction meeting, and the Sheikh came and insisted that I leave the meeting and come for 5 minutes. Guess what was the occasion? The occasion was amongst his students, 2 teenage girls. They were learning Quran, but their mother was learning Quran, who mashallah had converted 15 years ago or so. And yesterday she finished her Quran. Takbir. So she was at the last page to recite. But she could not finish because she was sobbing and crying, considering the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that how blessed she has been. And Sheikh Anas said, regroup yourself, I'm going to walk out. He didn't tell her he's going to come and get me. And he brought me in to participate in that ibadah and in the Khatm Quran dua. And mashallah, this is how blessed your community is. This is how blessed our masjid is. This is how blessed our qari is. That of course she was appreciating him. And she was appreciating the management to bring such a top-notch scholar and mashallah, a qari into this masjid. So come and join the Quran Academy. respond to the survey. A survey has been sent to you. Quite a few people have responded to the survey, have given their input and their advice, and those are the people who are invited on the 28th of this month to come and attend a special lunch so they can participate and start taking charge of the new building, inshallah. So if you get a survey, give your input. Your input is well respected. Boxes with rice and sugar and other staples are available outside for the needy people. Buy the lunch. That helps you and that helps the masjid. Donate generously for the general funds and the new building. And dua for the sick. There's a brother Usman who is sick. I'll ask the sheikh to say the dua and say the dua for the disease. Jazakumullah khair. A special dua for our brothers and sisters who have gone for Hajj. May Allah bring them back safely to us, inshallah. And may Allah accept, inshallah, their ibadah and their Hajj, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, wassalamu ala rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allahumma muslimin wal muslimat والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات اللهم انصر الإسلام وأعز المسلمين وأعلى بفضلك على الحق والدين اللهم انصر من نصر دينك واجعلنا منهم واغفر من خذل دينك ولا تجعلنا منهم اللهم يسر أمرنا واغفر كسرنا وارحم ضعفنا اللهم اشف مرضانا وارحم موتانا وعافِ مبتلانا اللهم يا رب ارحم موتانا اللهم ارحم موتانا يا رب الشفيع الله اللهم اشف مرضانا رب الناس اذهب البأس عن اشفي وانت الشافي لا شفاء الا شفاء وشفاء لا يغادر سقما ربنا لا تؤاخذنا بما فعل السفهاء منا ربنا هب لنا من ازواجنا وذرياتنا قرة اعين واجعلنا للمتقين اماما ربنا عليك توكلنا واليك انبنا واليك المصير ربنا لا تجعلنا فتنة للذين كفروا واغفر لنا ربنا انك انت العزيز الحكيم ربنا اتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الاخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه اجمعين. Thank you.